Every day, about a half hour before dark this time of year, Henry Nuxoll gets to work. He shuffles along from place to place and makes sure the inflatables and other decorations are ready for viewing.
It takes a mile to turn them on and make sure everything is standing, but then there's a lot of zigzagging in between. And I hate exercising because it doesn't seem like I ever get anything done, but when you gotta walk here and walk there and walk everywhere, it kind of forces you to exercise, and I've actually lost 21 pounds in the last month doing this from off to on.
This display wasn't always this big. He started by just decorating his house right on the main street.
I started this about 4 years ago. That's all I wanted to do was my house, and the only ones I wanted to impress was my twin, who could see it from heaven, and my 15-month granddaughter. But somebody dropped off an inflatable Santa and reindeer at the post office and said, I hope you could use these.
A couple days later, a few more anonymous items arrived at his house, and after that, an even bigger donation.
And then over a period of 30 days, somebody dropped off $3,000 worth of new and unused inflatables. It was truly anonymous, and I think I know who it was, but unless I waterboard them or run them through a lie detector test, they won't admit it.
So Henry just keeps adding the items as they arrive. He handles all the day-to-day work, but has a good crew that helps him with setup and teardown at the end of the season.
We got about a dozen people that help on different projects, some on the trees, some on the inflatables. Some help me haul in the relics, so it's not a one-man show by any means.
Oh, he's doing outstanding work. He's made this sleepy little town into a lively Christmas place.
He does this from the goodness of his heart. We're just a small dot on the map, but there is something about Henry Nuxoll. He is able to bring the magic back to Comstock.
Down through the chimney with good say.
Well, it gives it a whimsical atmosphere around here, and sometimes life is too serious to handle, and sometimes the guy just got to be whimsical.
Henry said there are about 15 different themed areas around town. They range from Santa's workshop to Shrek's house.
This is one of my favorite exhibits. It's the Shrek and Fiona and Donkey's house, and their music taste is Mannheim Steamroller. What I try to do is kind of organize and categorize different decorations so they kind of fit where they belong. I do it for the old, and I do it for the young. The ones in between are too busy, but they got to bring them here.
And to have people come in here from all over to look at these lights, it's awesome.
I always say I like to make people smile. Don't make $1 million, but a smile ought to be worth $1.
The decorations are spread across more than 12 city blocks. So when you come to see them, make sure you allow plenty of time. Brian Gnuse, NTV News, Comstock.